This is Cindy with Old Soul Wisdom. I'm coming to you today on December 18th, 2024. And what I'm finding my emotions yesterday after watching a few, and I don't watch news, but I was watching some YouTube channels regarding what's going on with the Republicans and the budget and the potential shutdown of the country, which makes me angry and makes me anxious. And I'm sure that if you're following it the way I do, that you may be experiencing negative feelings as well. So, this is a check in. How are you feeling today? And how are you managing through these times? Are you setting things in place so that you can deal with what's going on? And I'm sorry that my light keeps on dimming in and out. I don't know why. So it's just something that I'm going to have to deal with. I'm going to have to figure that out later. So last night, before I went to bed, I knew I was angry. I knew I was not going to be able to sleep. I haven't felt this way since 45 was in office. So I was like, I can't do 4 years of this anymore. I can't do it. Right. I mean, we did the 4 years and it was mentally challenging, at least for me. Not sure how it was for you. So I asked my spirit guides, because the one thing about your spirit guides is if you don't ask them for help, they're not going to help you. They're there to help you, but you have to ask. They're not going to interfere. So I asked them for the strength and the wisdom and the knowledge to get through these next couple of months. And I went to sleep, didn't sleep too bad, but woke up early and couldn't get back to sleep. Woke up around 4, couldn't go back to sleep. So I knew that I needed to get up and do my meditation and ask again for strength and any lessons I need to learn from this energy I was feeling. Because that's really what a lot of this is too, is we need to learn lessons about ourselves and about our journey. And with the good and the bad energy. So, I asked my guides and I thought, okay, well, I'm going to go on YouTube and I'm going to find some meditation music and I'm going to meditate. Well, the first thing I saw when I logged in was Jennifer Lisa Vest. And it's Jennifer, Lennifer, Lisa, Lisa, Vest is Vest. She is a Native American, I forget what she calls herself, dream talker. She's a really good storyteller. Anyhow, she's very calming. And the message that she had today was exactly what I needed to hear. So it's about making sure that you are taking care of yourself, that you are taking the time to do self-care. It's essential. It's essential that we do our self-care. It's also essential that we do our best to keep our vibrations high. So I'm kind of tuning out of YouTube for a bit. I ended up not doing my meditation because I watched her, and then there was a couple of other really good readers that I watched that really gave insight to what's going on. And there's a lot of people out there that are saying that him, and that's what I call him, the presumably president-elect, that he's not going to take office. They don't know how, they don't know why, they just know he is not going to take office. And I've heard this from reader after reader after reader, and they're saying that we'll find out more in the 11th hour. My guides haven't told me that, but my guides have told me through my pendulum that he's not taking office. So I don't know what's going on. I'm not going to predict anything. Entertainment purposes only, by the way. But, you still need to take care of yourself. Don't attach yourself to that outcome, because if that outcome doesn't happen, it's going to destroy you, right? Just like what happened November 5th. It destroyed a lot of people. I mean, it really did. There's a lot of people that are still suffering from that. There's a lot of people that are still trying to get over it. I'm trying to get over it. So, my best advice is find something to do that's away from TV, away from your iPhone or your iPad, away from the internet, whether it's going outside and walking or finding a hobby or reading a book, something. Limit the amount of TV you watch and be very mindful as to what you are watching. Also, be very mindful about what you're asking for because words do have a lot of meaning and a lot of power. So, I practice do no harm. I'm not asking for harm for anybody. I'm not, I don't believe in violence. I don't believe that that's the way to do anything. So, my best outcome is that it's done through the legal system, if it's done at all. And if it's not done, that we manage to survive for his first 2 years in office so we can get Democrats in. And I don't want to get into politics. I can really get it. I can really get into politics if I wanted to, but I don't want to do that here because there's enough of it everywhere else. So during these holiday times, don't over stress yourself. If you feel anxiety, like let's say you're the one that's doing all the cooking. If you're feeling anxiety that you can't get all the cooking done and you can't get all the cleaning done and blah, 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 everything that's on your list that you need to get done, then delegate. You've got people in your life. If somebody's sitting on the couch, delegate and understand that by delegating, you're actually helping them because they're now getting involved in the ritual of your holiday instead of just sitting there being a lump of coal. So delegate or change your tradition. When my mother-in-law passed, she always had all, dishes and silverware and all that stuff. And there's a lot of people. I mean, there was like 25 to 30 people that she would have over for Christmas. A lot of them kids. And she did this every year. And when she passed, her one daughter said, not anymore. Paper plates, plastic silverware, paper cups or plastic cups, we are not doing this anymore. You can make changes. Yeah. You can set new traditions. There's nothing wrong with that. If you're the one that's doing all the cooking and you've got a lot of people coming over, ask them to bring a dish. Ask them, give them a list of different dishes and ask them to choose which one, put their name next to it, and keep asking. Have it catered or go to the store and buy stuff already made. It doesn't have to be, it's not about all the food and all the prep. It's about spending time with your family, quality time. You shouldn't be in the kitchen doing all the work while everybody's in the living room enjoying themselves. You're not enjoying the family. So do what you need to do. Figure out how to make some changes so you can enjoy your family and just really soak in all that joy because you need it, right? We all need it this year. Find ways to do self-care, whether it's taking a long bath or taking a long shower or taking a long walk or listening to music, whatever it is, or reading a good book, whatever it is that helps you do self-care, do it because we need you to be at your highest vibration because we have to do this together. So it's kind of like the way I see it. The picture I was shown this morning was a flood disaster in a town. And you see you see a bunch of people walking through the water that's rushing because it used to be street. Now it's all water. And they're holding on to hands and they're holding on to ropes and they're helping each other get across that. That's what we are. We have to hold each other's hands. We have to be there for one another. So understand being part of this community, being a part of Jennifer's community or Karen's community or any other readers community, and communicate and talk and have conversations and educate yourself on what you need. And when I mean educate yourself, I mean going within, asking yourself, how am I doing? Look yourself in the mirror. How am I doing? What am I feeling right now? And if that feeling is joy, great. Why am I so joyful? What's going on right now that makes me so joyful? So you could recapture that joy when you need to, right? But if you're feeling tired and anxious and just like you can't get it all done, ask why. What can I do? And ask your guides and then listen. Like I said in my other video, you communicate to your guides. You ask them for help. You ask them a question. And you take time to go within, and then you journal. And you figure out what it is you need to do. Each one of us is something different. And when it comes to our democracy, each one of us are going to be doing something different. This is what I'm doing. But you may be the type of person that you want to go make phone calls, or you want to run for office, or you want to go to Washington and talk one-on-one with your congressperson. Whatever that is for you, then that's what it is. It might be going and volunteering at a soup kitchen. Whatever that is for you, honor that within you. You don't have to do what everybody else is doing. You have to do what works for you. For me, doing these videos work for me. Am I going to be doing anything else besides this? Maybe. I don't know. I haven't gone that far yet. I'm concentrating on this project right now. So we have to really focus on staying in the light. So my reading today is going to be from White Light Oracles. And let me show you, that's the book. Isn't she pretty? So, and I'm not sure, I didn't even look. I'm just going to do 3 cards because that's usually what I do. Past, recent past, present, recent future is what I'll do. Okay? So I'm going to call in my guide team. I've already done my prayer and protected myself already, because that's what you should do if you've never worked with oracles, or if you've never worked with any kind of runes or whatever, or pendulums. You make sure you ground yourself, you protect yourself, and you call in your guide team. And I've already done that, so they're here waiting for me. So what guide team, what do the viewers need to know today regarding the current energy and what we are talking about? I'm going to draw 3 cards: recent past, current, and near future. Near future as in the end of the week. Whoops. Okay. That's the first one. Usually they don't jump out on me, but that one wanted to. Okay. These are such, I love these cards too. I love the art. Okay, so for the recent past, Pearl of Shirar. I don't know if you can see her. What do you think of when you look at her, when you see her? Okay. All right, so that's 35. Taking responsibility for your experience empowers you. You're going to resolve an issue through spiritual inspiration and higher guidance. You will rise up in full connection to your spirit and access a wealth of divine treasures. That which has brought darkness into your world shall submit to the light and be transformed. Have courage and commitment to your awakening, for you are a precious being and can go far on the spiritual path this lifetime. That's what we were talking about. I'm telling you, cards don't lie. They know what we're talking about. They know what the subject is, and the guides are there, talking through the cards. So the next one is our current, what's going on now. Tantra of 639 hertz. So that is Tantra. And that's 18. And again, I get these cards from tarotart.com. But if you have some kind of a small shop in your area that sells tarot cards and stuff, please support them. They're going to need your help. So please go and visit them and talk with them and see what kind of tarot cards they've got, or oracles, or they need your support. I don't have that in my area, so that's why I go to tarotart.com. Be open to that which seems unfamiliar or different. You will experience a breakthrough as you embrace an unusual approach. You are on a soul path of accelerated spiritual growth, which is swifter but not always easy. You do not have to contrive your own happiness, but you can dip into the bliss within your body to lighten your mental state and remind yourself everything is working out beautifully. That's pretty powerful too. Okay, and then for the near future telepath of Terra Matter. Okay, that's her. And that's 36. The pathway for your spiritual fulfillment and the sacred manifesting of your purpose is not necessarily logical and will evolve organically. The skillful and unpredictable working of the Earth Mother are supporting your soul journey unconditionally. Follow up on inspired ideas and allowing for unexpected shifts in directions are integral to the manifesting of your soul purpose. Commit to an idea that feels good to your heart, even if it seems impossible or unattainable, it will manifest successfully. So that is the reading for today. Sit in that and ask your guides for more guidance on what this means to you, because we're all in this journey together. So I hope to see you at the next video, and I don't know what it will be. I never know until I get up here what I'm going to be talking about. So have a blessed day.